Ever wonder where your RCA section clips or your built-in amplifier runs out of power? No problem. We have an SMD DD1. We're doing radio dynos. Stay tuned. First test, 40 Hz, 0 dB CD. 39 with a 4-volt output. However, if you'll notice right here, there is some distortion. So we're going to kick it back to 38. So we're going to say 38 at 3.2 volts. 0 dB, 1000 Hertz, CD. Alright, we have noise, no distortion detected. We're going to turn it down one. So we're going to call it 39 at 3.3. Alright, so next we are at 0 dB, auxiliary, 40 Hertz. Turn the volume up. Alright, we can max the volume out at 40. Let's go to SLA. 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. Turn it down. So we can get 3.9 volts at a +4 SLA, 1000 Hertz, auxiliary, 0 dB. Volume maxed. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. At 3 we're getting some distortion. At 4 it's clipping. Looks like +2 is going to be where we want to be for that. And we get an output voltage of 3.2. 40 Hertz, USB, 0 dB. Volume is maxed. Alright, so at +2 we get distortion. So we can go +1 and get a 3.7 output. 1000 Hertz, max volume. Let's go up 1, up 2. 3 has clipping. So for 1000 Hertz, we can get 3.6 volts at +2. Bluetooth, 40 Hertz, 0 dB. Max volume. SLA. So max volume +2 at 3.7 volt output. 1000 Hertz, 0 dB, Bluetooth. Max volume. Oh, 3 it is. So max volume, 3.9 volts at a +3. Okay, all these tests will be conducted using the radio's 50 watt by 4 amplifier. This would be considered deck power. We're going to start with the same test. CD, track 1, 40 Hertz, 0 dB. Alright, so 27 is definitely clipping. 26 looks like it has some distortion. So it looks like 25 is going to be the max volume. 1000 Hertz, 0 dB, CD on deck power. (27) Auxiliary, 40 Hertz, 0 dB, deck power. (34) 1000 Hertz, 0 dB, auxiliary, deck power. Ooh, we're gonna have to say 33. USB, 40 Hertz, 0 dB, deck power. (26) 1000 Hertz, USB, deck power. (28) 40 Hertz, 0 dB, Bluetooth, deck power. We're going to call that 32. 1000 hertz, 0 dB, Bluetooth, deck power. 34. All our tests are done using iPhone 6 Plus for consistency. It's not because we want to, it's just a consistent. We've used it in all our tests up to this point. We'll use it in all our tests going forward, just so we have a standard in which to go by. So for the 4200, the most requested radio for this test, it goes as so. Now, when we're coming up with these numbers, what we're doing is we're going to give you the minimum. So for example, if let's say 40 hertz was 31, and 1000 hertz was 32, we're gonna call it 31. That way there's no clip no matter what. Right. So we're gonna give you that number. So for CD player, 38. Aux input, 40 with a +2. USB input, 40 with a +1. And Bluetooth was also a 40 with a +2. Now, output voltage range anywhere between 3.2 to 3.9 volts of output. For deck power, CD 25, auxiliary input 33, USB 26, Bluetooth 32. So there you go, those were the numbers. What do you think? Yeah?
Definitely.
Alright, cool. Well, as we said, this was the most requested for radio. Don't worry if your radio wasn't done. We're planning on doing a whole bunch more of these. We just don't want to do them all at once. So let us know what radio you have and we'll add it to the list. And eventually we'll get to it. Until then though, Fernando, if you please.
Thank you for watching. You guys can find us on Facebook, here in YouTube, and of course on Instagram.
Don't forget, you can also find us on Twitter at the number 5*_. Car Stereo. You can also check us out every Monday night on Facebook on the Facebook Live show. That's 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And with that, you guys have a great night and we will see you later next time. Bye.